25F, 41M. My family and friends think the age gap between me and my boyfriend is odd. They think that he might be using me, I'm not sure for what, I'm assuming they mean for sex. My mom doesn't like that we've been together for over a year and he doesn't help me financially, he doesn't have money, and that we go Dutch on most dates. She even went as far as to say that any man his age dating a significantly younger woman is probably lacking somewhere in his life and that I should be cautious because he's likely wasting my time in my 20s. I really like the man, but now I feel kind of paranoid after hearing their opinions. Any thoughts, or anyone else been in this situation cause I'm getting worried? 3 days ago he was 44, now he's 41. Which is it op? And 3 days ago you were posting about how he took pics of you while you were unconscious and that you thought you were being groomed. So either this is fake or you know your answer. I'm a similar age to your boyfriend and there's no way I'd date someone 16 years younger than me. It would just feel incredibly creepy. Likewise, if anyone I knew was dating someone 16 years older, I'd immediately be suspicious of that person and their intentions regardless of whether they're male or female. You've made 3 posts in the last 3 days regarding men in their 40s. Either a troll or you have bad taste in men. Go for someone little less bum. Why? How should I, F18, tell my cousin, F20, that doing the deed with my, M24, boyfriend is not illegal? Me F18 and my cousin F20 are pretty close, so I told her private things about me. So yesterday, me and my cousin and I met up and I told her that I am dating my friend, who is now my boyfriend M24. She asked me how me and my boyfriend met. So I told her the whole story. Me and Jay have been dating for a month now. I mentioned to my cousin how Jay is my first time. That he was so good at it since he's been into a long-term relationship before. Jay treats me so, pays for almost everything since he's an engineer and makes a lot of money. He's good with emotional support and we get along with each other with the same humor and chemistry, he said that to me. Story. Me and Jay, my BF, met online. I won't go much into the details. But me and Jay got close and we talk every single day, for months, while at this time I developed a feeling for him. We've always been quite flirty with each other but nothing for that. For context, I was 15 when I met Jay, who's 22 In my country, I won't say what for private reasons, it's legal for me and Jay to be in a relationship. But at that time we're just friends. Until I did something and I tried to seduce him. Make him want me since I have a huge crush on him. And to my surprise he reciprocates, so I started doing that for weeks. Yes, I have daddy issue. And he knows I like older men and more. And we became FWB online. At this time we've never met each other personally. This is all online. So when I turned 18, which is a month ago, I took a train to meet him to his European country. Next to the country that I am living in. Just FYI, I'm Asian, he's white. I know he has a thing for Asian girls. My family knows about Jay and don't care about our age gap. At this time, since we've known each other for 2 years and months, there's still several months for Jay before he turns 25. We decide to date. My family are supportive of it, they always want me to date an older man who's more well established financially. But my cousin F20 is mad at me and won't talk to me unless I break up with my boyfriend because she thinks that he's just playing with me and is just using me. But I don't believe that because Jay never forced me anything, I was the one who initiated with everything, to be honest. Jay loves me, he spoiled me and treats me so well, and he knows how to get me going. He's the kind of man I need and want in life. How do I explain to my cousin that I will not break up with my boyfriend over some assumptions that she makes? While also I want to mend the relationship I have with my cousin? Edit. I wanted to be clear that I just had a crush on him when I talked to him for a few weeks. This was just flirting. The FWB happened when I was 16 and it's legal in my country and to his country as well, but stopped the FWB when I'm close to 17. When I turned 17 it was nothing but flirts. When I 18 moved next to a country next to his. That's where he invited me so he could show me around. And that's where I got to spend time with him in his apartment. No, he doesn't have Asian fetish. He'd only dated white women before. For the people confused. The reason I texted him in the first place is because I thought he was pretty attractive and he lives a few hours away from the European country I was about to migrate. I have family members who live there and want to take me to finish my college. Since I'm curious to Western culture, he's the one who's enthusiastic enough to share with me everything. MSG. I want to thank all the people that have been supportive. I appreciate all of you and I read all your messages. As for now, I am rethinking the relationship I've had with him. I know it's weird and it makes me feel something now. But Jay told me we'll just forget about it because it's weird for him too. A 24-year-old dating and doing the deed with a 18-year-old isn't that weird. However, a 22-year-old forming a relationship with a 15-year-old online is fucking weird and creepy, and we call that grooming. Your friend is right. If he met you and pursued you when you were an adult, it would be okay. But pursuing you when you were 15 is a whole army of red flags. You are a stereotype. You think you seduced him? Ha. He was 22 chatting to a 15-year-old. He knew what he was leading you to while you were, and still are, too naive to see it. While your age gap per se is not huge, the fact that he groomed a minor is creepy, icky, and makes him a walking red flag. Don't fall for that, he will ruin the years you give him. My F39 boyfriend, M29, always expects me to pay for hotel rooms. My F39 boyfriend, M29, has seemingly stopped talking to me since this Tuesday just gone, all because I was very reluctant to fork out the money to book and pay for a hotel room in our hometown so that we could be together. I don't have much money to my name and am trying to save up all the spare cash that I have from each week's paychecks, whilst he says that he has a very decent amount of money saved up, yet he always expects me to be the one to pay for the hotel room, and when I suggest that he pays for once or that we go 50-50 in splitting the costs, he always comes up with an excuse and not paying for the room himself. Monday night just gone, I did end up giving in to him and booked and paid for a hotel room, but by the time the hotel got the booking it was too late, as the hotel closes at 9 p.m. each night and they don't accept after-hours arrival, so the room had to be cancelled, and I was extremely lucky to get my money refunded due to the booking being a non-refundable booking. I've already lost money on 2 hotel rooms that I booked and paid for that I ended up not needing, as he was too busy with other things to meet up with me at those hotels, even though he was the one suggesting that we get the rooms in the first place. I just wanted to get people's opinions as to whether I did the right thing in not wanting to pay for the hotel, or if I should have just got the room so that me and my boyfriend could finally be together again. My question is more, why do you have to keep meeting up with him in hotel rooms? Don't either of you have homes you could use? Or are one or both of you married and this relationship is on the down low? Because if so, you've got bigger issues than a hotel room. He doesn't want his wife to see the hotel charges. He claims to have money, but he's living with his parents. Girl, he's broke. He's got nothing. He is using you, you're nothing but a booty call. Get rid of him. If you can't afford it and he's unwilling to contribute, then stop booking hotels. Him having a tantrum about it is a big red flag. Batteries are cheaper, hun. It takes a dodgy dude to rent hotel rooms to meet up with a woman. It takes a spectacularly dodgy dude to convince her to pay for them. You're a side chick. One that's paying to be the side chick. 26 male, 28 female. My girlfriend mentioned open relationship and I became emotionally distant. Update: after thinking about it a lot, I have decided to break up with her. I would like to get engaged and married at some point, and it seems a very big risk for me to get married with her knowing what I know now. Yes, I know anyone can change during the course of marriage, but this seems like I would be walking into the marriage constantly waiting for the other shoe to drop. I don't want to be in a marriage where my brain is in a constant state of guard. It would be unfair for the both of us. She deserves to be trusted 100% and I deserve to feel safe with my partner, which for me is impossible now once she opened this door and told me she would like to sleep with others if I was on board. I don't know how to close the door and pretend like everything is normal. So I will tell her tonight that I am sorry, but it's not possible for me to continue in this relationship. Thank you to everyone who took out their time to give advice. First post. You made the right decision, although I know it wouldn't have been an easy one. You will find the right person. Best of luck. Good call, bro. When your significant other pops up and says, "I'd like to fuck this other dude," that is literally the end. It will hurt for a while, but you made your choice for the better in the long run. Take the time to heal and don't try to rush into something new immediately. Always trust your gut. Your ex-girlfriend flunked the wife test. A statement like that is not just something someone can take back. It exposes a huge difference in core values, or signifies she's lost interest and is indirectly asking permission to bang someone else. If she has a high sex drive, open relationships also tend to be vastly disproportionate, which I've seen some guys crumble under. I'm happy for you. You've made the right decision. I am sorry that you had to make it though.